fly since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the drain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know. Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival. But it can't be revival. L-A-M-O-N-T then S. Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Every day without any making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it and deliver this up.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. 2K Sports is... proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And so, off the tip, it's Minnesota. Picked by Randall. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Shoots from 14. That misses off the backboard. Now DiVincenzo. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Worthy. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Outside Edwards. McDaniels outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall from outside. Good on the triple. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
Gobert with the block. And they're able to recover. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar misses. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Edwards' shot is good.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Pass to Worthy. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one's off. Still out of sync. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Lakers off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Now, here's Scott. Edwards defending. Here's Worthy. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Randall. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's 7 points for Julius Randle.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Now into lineup for Los Angeles. Number 21. Michael Cooper.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Johnson outside. To the wing right side. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
The free throw off from McDaniels.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Randall. Inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And the Lakers with another miss.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Pass to Worthy to end the cold streak. Gobert pulls it in. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Your dad's team.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Right wing. Here's Shannon. The three-pointer is right on target.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Cooper. The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Reed. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top, up 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Pass to Rambis. To the middle. It's stolen by Randall. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
Edwards with it. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's a little extra right there from Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Here's Here's Rambis. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Now here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Lakers making a change here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Scott. That three off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here is Edwards. He has 6. To the inside. And stolen by McAdoo. Pass to Rambis. Lakers passing it around. Now Scott. Here's McAdoo. Defended by Gobert. McAdoo inside. Up and in on the lane. McAdoo's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Over to the wing. Here's Wilkes. To the right side. Pass to McAdoo. Shot clock at 6. Get the shot. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Edwards.
Los Angeles foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Minnesota substitution. Number 13. Ayo Dosunmu.
Outside Edwards. Fast break, the Lakers. And finished off by Scott.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
McDaniels outside. And they get it back. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Lakers trailed by 5. Pass to McAdoo. Down low. Here's Rambis. Great D that time from Edwards. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Pass to Cooper. Here's McAdoo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish you.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Outside, Scott. Inside. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Gobert. McDaniels, right side. Up top, Edwards. 12 points for him. The offensive rebound. Lets the three fly. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Lakers trail by 7 to the inside. McAdoo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both shots good from the stripe. There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Scott. Here's Wilkes. And here's Johnson outside. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Scott. And here is Johnson. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Hits the three-point bomb. McDaniels got the first points to start out the third quarter for Minnesota. Pass to Wilkes. Outside, Scott. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent. You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
And Kareem throws it down.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
That one falls. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Yes, that goes in. And it's 13 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
For three, Edwards. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside Worthy. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Gobert pulls it in. Randall outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 9.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Johnson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Here's Wilkes. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Lakers trailed by 9. And Worthy throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Worthy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Lakers.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Reed. Back to Highland. For 3. Lakers with the rebound. Lakers passing it around. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Wilkes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Highland. Scoreless thus far. Reed. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers trailed by 5. Pass to Worthy. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 6 points for James Worthy. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. And finished off by Worthy.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Highland deciding where to go with it. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Timberwolves leading. To the paint. Wants to get to Randall and does. Reed misses. Here's Cooper. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Conley. Pass to Randall. The tray. Rebounded by McGee.
Now, Reed.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to McAdoo. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. There's the three. Edwards can't hit. Tried by Scott. Banked in off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And the Lakers have possession. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up to the stripe. Hits the front of the rim and out. McDaniels right side. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniels' athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here is Edwards after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scores. For three. The shot misses. Now Johnson. Gobert there for the rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. Now Randall. Outside Edwards. Now McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Left in the fourth quarter.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That gives them the lead.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driving seat.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar to take the lead. Rebounded by Randall. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Now McDaniels.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second one. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Here's the jumper.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. From outside, no good from 3.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Stolen by McDaniels. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. What do you think we're going to see here?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Assist you, or do you get the picture? If you don't budge, I'm gonna have to hit you with the tactics. Hit you with the tactics. Hit you with the tactics. Yo, the lace is loose and fist tight. I never lose if son, I've been up all night. If I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it right. A to the R to the A to the E. What you think? I'm a state G.
Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here's Jones, outside Reed, and now the Suns fast break. Booker with it. He's picked up by Jones.
Houston foul. Reed. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Green. Outside Booker. Fires for three. Counted from distance.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Pass to McRae. Here's Ford. Now here's Reed. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Outside, Green. Outside, Williams. Gillespie. That three's off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Gillespie. Now Green. Too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Goes back up. Williams misses. Pass to Ford. Now Reed. And here's Jones to the paint. Here's Sampson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And it's Green with the ball for the Suns. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Yep, that one goes.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce. And a great finisher.
Down low. Here's Sampson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sampson's got his second basket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Booker. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to McRae. Houston working the ball around. To the wing on the left. Here's Sampson. Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. The second effort. Misses the layup. And it's Green with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Rockets trail by 5. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter here. Here's Sampson. The layup misses. And it's Green off the drive. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the middle. Pass to Ford. Back to Reed. Now Jones. To the inside. Reed, good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now Green. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Up top, O'Neal. Outside, Booker. 6 to shoot. Offline with a 3. Rockets trail by 4. Reed with it. Guarded now by Williams. From 6 feet away. O'Neal pulls it in. And so it's Phoenix with it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Booker on the wing. 5 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
Here's Elo. Off target with the 3. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Level. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Elo. Wide open look. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Phoenix with it. And Hayes comes to help. Back to O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Now O'Neal. Outside Booker. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Elo. The Rockets again can't hit. And here are the Suns. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Inside. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Green. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
We got the other burritos though, right?
Timeout call. Houston. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to McRae. Over to the left wing. Houston working the ball around. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Shot clock at 5. No good there. Phoenix leading by 8. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, that's offensive interference. And Houston has possession. Nothing on offense from them yet in the second quarter. Down low. And it's Ford missing.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Back to Coffey. Pass to Bouye. Picked it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Ford. Still without a bucket. Houston with another miss. They've got numbers. Here's Allen. They get it back. Pass to Bouye. Here's Coffey.
Houston foul. Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul. In for your Rockets.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
For 3, Allen. And the Suns miss again. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Reed. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Bouye. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Sampson.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ford. Hands it from the wing. Ford's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Bouye misses. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to McCray. Now here's Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. That one's wide left. 52 seconds left in the half. Bouye misses.
Sneaking in to grab that board. Gotta love it.
Here's Sampson to the left wing. Here's Ford. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. To the paint. Pass to Bouye. Coffee into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Bouye. No made baskets yet. Back to Allen. From the arc. It's hauled in by Sampson. Here's Ford. Outside Reed. Jones in the post. Can't connect from 14.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Out to the right wing. Here's McCray. They get it back. Sampson. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Gillespie. Outside Booker. Now Williams. Here's Highsmith. No good on the 3. Here's Elo. No points yet. Out to the wing. From downtown. Pass to Ford. Second shot opportunity. Williams grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 8. Booker for 3. The shot, no good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Sampson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He does not get the second one. And it's Phoenix's ball. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The ball's knocked loose.
Well, he was laying in wait for that pass. Terrific read to get a jump on it.
To the inside. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Ford. Pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get off a shot.
Fantastic hustle from Booker, doing everything he can to distract the shooter.
And the basket by Highsmith. And the Suns lead by 11.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Houston working the ball around. Right side Reed to the left side wing. Pass to McRae. Here's Reed. Booker defending. And another miss by Houston. The Suns lead by 11. Here's Highsmith. Outside for Booker. Another shot. Offensive rebound from deep. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Gillespie. Outside O'Neal. And here's Booker. The three is up. It's Hayes with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Up top, Reed. From the high post. Phoenix grabs the miss. Inside. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Booker.
Houston foul. Reed. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Williams. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. 4 on the clock. Booker can't get it to go. Houston with the ball. Here's Elo. Sinks it from distance. Elo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Back to Booker. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Booker. Beyond the arc. Booker splashes in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Elo takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Elo's got 5 points in the quarter.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break up 12. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Sampson. Up top, Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mark Williams.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And that one misses. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Good on the second one. Here's Booker. Pass to O'Neal. There's the 3. That shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Sampson. Here's Elo. And the 3 off target. Here's Highsmith. Outside O'Neal. Down low. Outside Booker. For 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Elo. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Here's Gillespie. Now O'Neal. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Gillespie. Outside Booker. The offensive rebound. For three, O'Neal. Doesn't go that time. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. That free throw misses. So it comes up empty at the line. The Suns lead by 8. Outside O'Neal. And stolen by Hayes. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. 3 fires. Yes! Locked in on the J. Phoenix leading by 6. Now here's O'Neal. Shot from 16. Oh, no good. Outside Reed. Here's Ford. Hayes with it. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it misses. And so it's Phoenix with it. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Gillespie. Going inside. And that's in.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Rockets trail by 8. Reed. Williams rips down the board. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Now Booker. Booker shrugs off the contact.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
The Rockets call timeout. Outside Reed. The 3 is off. The Suns lead by 10. For 3. Ooh, it doesn't go. From deep. The 3 is in.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's Booker. Here's the pass to Williams. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Reed. The 19-footer. Williams rips down the board. Now Booker puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Oh, off target from downtown. And Houston has possession. A 12-point game. And here's O'Neal. Shoots a 3. It's money from deep. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks.
Yeah. OVO Sound 2025.